everyone, welcome to our channel. This is your Ashkin and I'm a psychologist. Today the video is the second part of my previous video, that is activities to replace screen time. I think the previous video had some few activities that you can actively engage your child in, and this is the continuation of that particular video. Okay, and here also we are going to talk about few activities that could actually replace your child's screen time. Yes, so without much delay, I'm just gonna go into the topic. Yes, the first topic is about gardening. So when I say gardening, oh my god, it's actually a very interesting hobby, activity, or a very tiring job. I don't know how is it for you. For me, it is one of the interest one. And you know what, the younger children actually, they have a attitude of helping hand. They just wanted to help us out in whichever things that we do. Okay, the kids actually have a inclination, I would say, inclination towards imitating others, what mama is doing, what papa is doing, and that's how they learn also. Okay, so giving opportunities for our kids to involve or participate in gardening activities are gonna help them out in spending their time very beneficially. Okay, so you can just ask them to pour water, let them water the grass, let them help us in just putting some seeds into the soil, or let them help us out in getting things for it. Let them get some pots, that let them grow certain plants. Okay, so that's gonna help them. Okay, so engaging them in any kind of gardening activities is gonna really help them a lot. Okay, so it's not just gonna they are gonna engage in some activity and they are gonna spend their time. It also gives them a value of farming. So a kind of effort that has been put in creating new things or the food items, so they then know the value of life as well. Okay, so that's another important moral value that you can actually teach your child. And the next activity is the creating something new. Okay, so I just put the creating something new because I don't want to limit it to anything. Okay, so it can be art and craft, it can be a painting, it can be coloring, it can be something creative. Okay, I just want to paint the wall today, or I'm just gonna create something to keep my books, maybe a bookshelf, a carton box. I'm gonna prepare something to put my earrings or my bangle. I'm just gonna create whatever it is. So there is no medium as such. Okay, but something that can be put up as a gallery, or something which is like artwork, or put up a show that I'm gonna I have done this. So this is something that you can all try it at home. So there is like no limitation on this. It can be a greeting card, it can be a wall paint, it can be wall decors, it can be a beads or accessories, it can be of any sort, but the touch of little ones in each and everything. And yes, you can already supervise it. So don't limit their creativity in it. Just let them feel free in expressing in mixing up the colors, in mixing up the designs. It's okay, there is no boundary as such for this. So help your child to create something new. The next one is storytelling. I think in my previous video I had already mentioned there are like lots and lots and benefits of storytelling. And this storytelling, it can be a bedtime story, or it can be a afternoon story, or it can be a free time story also. Okay, so just take some few minutes to read, either you can read a story to your child, or you can share some stories. So it can be a daytime, evening time, or night time. Okay, so it can be of adventurous, it can be of fantasy, it can be social stories. But keep in mind, whatever stories that you're gonna say your child, that is gonna have an immediate and positive effect on your child, because that is gonna boost their creativity, and that is also gonna give them ideas of a pretend play, how they can play well, how can they involve others in the play, how are they supposed to behave in certain situations. So that's also very important. And the next one is playing with your child. I know I was talking about cooking, I was talking about gardening, but I think it is also time for us to play with the child. And I don't want you to play like a bossy, because you're the boss and I'm gonna see how it is gonna be played and kids are gonna follow it. Please don't do it. So here is a picture that gives an adequate support to my saying. If you see, every parent would have done this at the age of 2 or 2.5 or 1.5, right? So we pay a make believe that we are an elephant and we are gonna take the child for a ride. But as they grow up, we become more bossy in nature. But I would say you can actually play a lot with them at their level, because the kids learn a lot from you. Okay, it's just the approach that you take matters. So don't be very bossy or controlling or dominant. Okay, because when you do that, you're actually turning the kids off. You're not giving the remote in their hands. Okay, so let them create their own place, let them play in the way they want to do. Like, so let's be a participant in their games. Let's go and enjoy the stuff what they're gonna take. They will have number of creative ideas. They might say the chair is flying and we might have to fly with them, but that's okay, because let's not put any curtail, let's not put any boundaries for their imaginations. Okay, so these are the activities that I would like you to suggest for replacing your screen time. Thanks for watching this video, and I hope you like this video. If you find this video useful, like and subscribe our channel and press the bell icon so that you don't miss any ray from our channel. Spread the rays.